All right, so hopefully you guys are enjoying your day, enjoying your weekend, just catching up on some much needed videos. You guys know I've really wanted to make sure that I put energy into showing the entire world what it is my trading framework can do for traders. Over here, it's not just me making results or realizing great results in the market. I'm showing my students my well-intentioned trading framework, which is allowing them to confidently get into the market. Will traders always have the consistent results? The market is the market. It's going to give you great opportunities sometimes. Sometimes the market is going to act stink, and you're going to have to work your way out of some bad jams. But for the most part, I'm very thankful that my trading framework is allowing students near and far from all across the world to realize the results finally that they've been after. Not even just the results, but being able to go into the market and see the market for what it truly is. Being able to confidently say, you know what, that's not a trade that I need to take. I'm gonna take a pause on this one, I'll come back later. And it's having that type of insight on the market, that's what really makes the difference. So today what I wanna do, I wanna show you guys a student by the name of Emily. She's been with me for some time now. She's been a trader for many years, but I wanna show you guys what she had to say and show you her results from Friday. So Emily emailed me and she said, "Hi, Youssef. I've been deep diving into the syllabus area online since returning, and I have to say that this information is second to none." She said, "After being with a few big name training companies over the last 6 years, I can confidently give you the stamp of approval." And thank you so much for that, Emily, for real. She said, she said, "The way you've broken down the trading framework shows how much thought you put into your material." She said, "My results over the past month are a true reflection of that. I've attached my results from Friday to this email." Now you guys can see that she was actually trading on Friday and she was up over $6,000, which is great. Emily is not a brand new trader. She has many years behind her, but sometimes traders, they just need to get connected with the right person to show them perhaps a new strategy or just to fine tune and tweak some things. And she definitely had the results to prove it. So then she went on to say, "I'd love to speak with you about introducing your material to a group I have in mind. One that I believe would find great value in your vision." All right, way to go. And she said, "And honestly, who better than you to break it all down?" All right. And she said, "Let's plan to connect sometime over the next few weeks and chat more about it. Thanks so much for all that you do, Emily." Now, I want to tell you guys something. Having the opportunity to train someone like Emily, who's coming with many years behind her, it's great, especially when she's been around and she's been with different groups and different companies who have taught her things over the years. But it's nice to have her here and to be able to take a bird's eye view on everything and say, you know what, this company right here is really showing me the truth. And for her to produce these types of results, it really proves to be true. All right. Like I always tell you guys, if you guys are in need of learning how to trade, specifically my trading framework, you must get involved. All right. You must get involved. I really want to make sure that you guys are learning how to trade on the market. I've introduced many aspects to my training, and as far as lowering the prices, one-time fee, no ongoing fees, of course. We have the buy now, pay later, a couple different options on that. We just introduced the PayPal option, which is fantastic. And of course, we have the Telegram where I'm pointing out opportunities for my students and walking them through setups. We have our, don't forget, we have our US 30 refresher tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is fantastic. What a way to get the week started. And additionally, we have our all-day training, which takes place on Thursday. So if you're in need of this, get involved. Just as I tell you guys all the time, have nothing short of a fantastic day. Remember, stay healthy, stay safe. Let's always remember to remain and stay prayed up in the times we live in. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? Peace and blessings, everyone.